Inside the Classroom is brought to you by NYSUT, a union of more than 600,000 professionals dedicated to education, human services, and healthcare. NYSUT is proud to partner with parents in advocating for what students need. We stand for excellence in public education from preschool through post-grad. Find us online at nysut.org.
We get you started early. We stay with you in middle school. We see you through graduation, college, and beyond, realizing potential every step of the way. We're New York State United Teachers, 600,000 professionals dedicated to excellence in public education. But that's not all. We also provide healthcare and human services to New Yorkers of all ages. We're NYSUT, caring for patients, working for students, working with our communities.
Hi, I'm Ashli Dreher, here today with Carrie Oliver for another edition of Inside the Classroom. Thank you for joining us today, Carrie. Carrie, you are a K-12 STEAM coach for the city of Tonawanda. Tell us a little bit about what a STEAM coach is.
STEAM coach, STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics. So what I do is I work with classroom teachers in kindergarten, first and second grade, and I help them, we call it STEAM up their lessons. We're focused on the new science standards that New York State has adopted, and we're really trying to push those aspects of the new standards into the classroom. So for example, I sometimes am just an extra set of hands and some guidance to a classroom teacher because they've got a really great science lesson that that they've created over the years, and I just help out. Sometimes I'm the one that does the research for the lesson, and I create a lab sheet or an exploration sheet and share that with them, and we teach the lesson together. So I'm kind of like a jack of all trades, I guess. I do a lot of things within the classroom as the STEAM coach.
So, and you are at Riverview and Mullen Elementary Schools in the city of Tonawanda, really working with the teachers there and steaming up their lessons.
Yes, that's what I do.
That's great. So tell us a little bit about your background. How did you get involved with using technology more in lessons, and really how did you start your career and then end up as a STEAM coach?
Well, technology has always fascinated me. I'm just amazed at what is available within the classroom, what is available for education, some things that you wouldn't necessarily think is available or could be used for technology and learning. It's just something that has always sort of, I've just been very interested in it. I have no technology background, really. I learn by professional development, by experimenting with things myself, by taking things home and having my children, help me learn how to use them. And my district does offer great opportunities to explore and further yourself. So I've taken opportunities to take advantage of them. And how I got started, it's just a natural sense of curiosity, I guess. I started teaching sixth grade, actually, in the city of Buffalo, way back when, 17 years ago, and was hired in the city of Tonawanda in 2002 and started teaching 5th grade. I then taught universal pre-K for 7 years, and then I taught 1st grade for a year, then I taught kindergarten, and last fall, right before school started, an opportunity came up within our school district to become a STEAM coach, and so I had to apply and interview for the position. It was something the school district had started the year before. My coworker, my friend Renee Brady, was the one that sort of pioneered everything, and then she collaborated with my other coworker and friend Kim Honick. We're all STEAM coaches in the district, and I came in last September, and so we divided ourselves up. I do K1-2. Kim Honick does 3, 4, 5, and then Renee Brady is sort of she's like our brains, our hub of the STEM the STEAM lab or the STEAM coaching, and she also teaches 6th grade. So it just was a very unique opportunity that I, stepped out on a limb for, and was selected to do.
Who educates and assists our state students, provides medical care and support, and strengthens our communities? We do. NYSUT members are classroom teachers, college faculty and staff, nurses, and healthcare professionals. We're cafeteria workers, bus drivers, teacher aides, and teaching assistants. We're more than 600,000 caring, supportive professionals living and working in communities across New York State. We are NYSUT. We make a difference.
So tell us a little bit about the lesson that we'll see today on Inside the Classroom.
The lesson that you're going to see is an exploratory lesson. It's a 1st grade class that came in, and what they're doing is they are exploring with some of the technology in the classroom. You'll see the kids working with codepillars, which are, it's a little coding activity where they put the parts of the codepillar together to make it move in a direction or change colors. The children were also working with, I believe they were working with Ozobots, which are little robots that will follow a marker line, and they are wonderful. You can code them by using different colors of marker to make them do different things, like turn to the left or turn to the right, or go faster or slower. And I'm trying to think. I think they might have been using the Promethean table. We have an active table is what it's called. It's an interactive table where there are activities for the children to use their hands with. I think that's one of the most sort of rewarding things about being a STEAM coach and working with children and classroom teachers is we're putting that hands-on back into the classroom.
Right, and students really learn best when they're active learners too. When they get their hands right into it and they're experiencing it themselves, they'll tend to remember what you taught in the curriculum and what the goal was of the lesson. So what was the goal of this lesson in particular, and what did you want students to learn or understand at the end of the lesson that you did?
So at the end of this lesson, because it was exploratory, the objective really is to allow them to take chances and to not be afraid to use their hands and create something. So it doesn't really fit in with it fits in, but it doesn't fit in with your traditional standards for ELA, math, and science and social studies. It's sort of taking what is new out there and bringing it into the classroom for the kids to get their hands on. Really the primary lesson was following directions. Again, teaching something to follow directions, whether it's the little Ozobot, the robot, or it's the codepillar. It's really putting into the kids' hands an opportunity to be the teacher, and hopefully that's, you know, causing them to learn by doing that.
Well, let's take a look now at Mrs. Oliver's classroom and see students taking some risks.
So your job today was to design a map to have your B-Bot follow the directions that you give him. You're going to make him go forward and backwards, and to the left and to the right. And his job is to get to the beehive. So you've had some time to create your map, and on your map, you have worked together to make directions for the B-Bot. So in a moment, you're going to come up to Mrs. Oliver. Not all of you all at once. I will let you know who's going to come up. We're going to look at the cards. Copy your map onto the blue grids that I have on the floor. And then you're going to make your B-Bot start where you said for it to start. And it's going to stop or end where you place the honeycombs, which should be the spot that ends right on your map. All right? What you're going to do is you're going to go to the blue grid, not yet, and you're going to try out your map over there. So I have the group back here. They're going to come over to this blue grid. You may bring your things over there right now. This group right here, would you please go to that blue grid? This group, come to the blue grid over here, right over here. And you guys are right here.
Okay. Should we bring a map?
Yep. Oh, don't forget your map. All right. So your job is to look at your map and try to figure out how to get your B-Bot to move like you had him move on the map. All right, so where is your end?
Right up there.
Okay, so you're going to put your honeycombs at the end. I'm seeing that your map, you've got your map out here. You're trying to figure out the directions, but you need to know where he's going to. So what you should do is put the honeycombs where it ends. So where is the end? Oh, Dominic's showing right over here. All right, now you're going to know where you're going to. I'm seeing
Down, go down, when it's hard to go down there, then we make it now we're going to turn again and
Did you put your honeycombs down at the end of it? You need to bring those. Oh, Dante brought them over for you, Maya. Okay. I'll take that, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How's it working? Good. Oh, I like how you're adding the arrows on there.
You get up there and make a whole square.
All right.
Working! It's walking! It is? Yeah. Uh-huh. Look, see? There we go. Stop it. Stop it. This, stop it.
Is it? Can you go? Oh my goodness. Can you get one out of the other tray there? Annetta, please keep your hands to yourself. Okay. Is he following your map? Awesome. Uh-oh, he went a little far. So since you had yours, use your map. And he got to the honeycomb. You can choose an area that you would like to go explore at. I do have the Z space open.
Wait, we'll erase it. Swipe it. No,
All right, my friends at the Promethean table, can we please take our hands off and can we have hands just like Alina there? All right. And we'll take a turn in a minute because 4 friends were here first. The other friends can go find something to do until the table is open. Let's do 4 friends at a time. There are Legos. An easier way?
We use white.
You're using white. Maya, are you still working over there? Okay. If you made a mistake, just try to fix it. Oh, there's a B, E. So when you hold it, so you want it to turn blue, and then you can pick them up, okay? I know, isn't that cool? Oh, we dropped them. Yep, if you look down there, try to pick them up. So grab them. Oh, he's got to be blue. And then you can move them again. Oh my goodness, you rolled them over.
Okay, we're gonna need.
All right, do you know how to spell the word different?
No.
Oh, that's a tricky one. And this table actually comes with, there's programs already pre-programmed on there through Promethean, but this is just an app that they can use. Yeah.
We weren't finished.
Okay, so.
I'm gonna join.
Okay, so did you get your B-Bot to go?
Not yet.
Okay, so you're just about ready to have him go.
Mine.
Okay, clear its mine and get him to go. Do you remember when we do this, we want to sit down so our eyes are at level with the sensors? There you go. So on this, why don't you try to practice?
Okay, let's start.
Over here, ready for
Wait. I put 180.
All right, Miss Grissa's friends, can you please stop and give Mrs. Oliver 5? Sadly, our time is up. You must go eat some lunch. So would you please put your things back where they need to go? I can see that there are some friends that might want to work on this when we come back next time, and we can make time to do that, okay? Miss Gressock is waiting for you for lunch, so please go and get in line for lunch. It's fascinating. All right, right in the bin there. Please clean up your areas. Annetta, I have a big card. Can you find Annetta and bring it to Annetta? Would you go around and collect all the cards? Thank you, Maya.
I'll collect all the honey.
That would be fantastic.
I'm gonna go.
You can rely on your union. We're always by your side, safeguarding your workplace rights, advocating for fair pay and benefits, and ensuring you have a voice on the job. You work hard. Isn't it nice to know your union works hard for you? You and your union. Together, we stand up for our students. We strengthen public education and healthcare. Together, we make a difference.
So tell us a little bit about your educational background and maybe why you wanted to become a teacher.
Well, I wanted to become many things when I was younger, but as I got older and wasn't even sure, like when I had graduated high school, what I wanted to do. But about a year into college, I decided, you know what, I really want to give something back. I want a career where I'm going to be able to give something back to someone. So, you know, when I remember being in second grade and playing teacher with my friends and my brothers and sisters, but that was something I just felt was a very rewarding career, and the impact is, it's like that little drop in the ripples that are there, you know. Hopefully with what I do as a teacher, it impacts one child, and then maybe that impacts their children. I mean, and as you teach, you start to, you know, you've been in the career for 15 years, 17 years, and you're starting to see some of those, you know, younger people, those children those students that you taught way back when. Some of them are having children that are coming, you know, that have children already and are students of mine. So hopefully I have that impact on them.
Yeah, it's a very rewarding career. I mean, I know I've been teaching myself for 22 years now, and I love it. It just feels like I started, you know, yesterday, and it really is a joy to see the kind of I got it look on your students' faces.
Absolutely.
And to work with families. I really enjoy it. So tell our audience a little bit about your school district, Tonawanda City. What sort of technology initiatives do you have, or technology kind of platforms are you using? I know, like, for example, in Lewiston Porter, we have Chromebooks at our high school. Every student has a Chromebook, and we use Google Classroom. So tell us a little bit about some of the technology initiatives you have going on at Tonawanda.
And in the Tonawanda City School District, very similar initiatives. Our middle school has a one-to-one initiative where every child, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, has a Chromebook that they can take home and obviously bring back to school. A lot of teachers have really they've grasped the idea of making their classroom environment paperless, and it's really, really neat to be a part of, because as a parent of a child in the City of Tonawanda School District, I've watched my daughter, like, it's been amazing. The fact that she can do her homework and communicate with her teacher on a Chromebook, it's just really, really neat. And I have a daughter also who's in high school, where in the high school they don't have a one-to-one initiative, but most classrooms have the Chromebooks, and they're using Google Classroom for their studies instead of textbooks. Teachers are really able to differentiate and individualize their lessons for the students. In our elementary school, in the primary schools where I teach, we have all different kinds of technology, including the Chromebooks. So they're starting very, very young, you know, using them in first grade. Kindergarten will have a sort of tablet that they're going to use. That's the initiative that they're introducing for them this year. We have the traditional things, although it's so funny to say that they're traditional. We have the iPads, had them in our district for many years, which the students also still use at the primary level. And in our intermediate, 4th and 5th grade, again, same thing. All classroom teachers have a Chromebook cart in their classroom. The STEM lab is really where the sort of different types of technology come in, where we have 3D pens they can use, 3D printers. Again, each of us have an active table where the kids can interact with this learning tool that's like a computer that, you know, comes up off the floor, but it's so much more than that as well. We also have 3D computers, they're augmented reality, they're called Z-Space, and so the kids put on these special glasses and they can see in 3D by just, you know, wearing these glasses and interact with the items on the screen. So it's really, really neat.
That is neat. Now, do you use Google Cardboard for that? The Google Cardboard glasses too, or no? Because I know I've used those in my classroom, and
those
students
are really
like it.
Those are fantastic. Also, we do not use those. Again, it's this whole sort of computer system with the glasses that hook up. But I've been to several professional developments where they have you create lessons and do things with the Google Cardboard glasses.
That's a neat tool.
It is. It really is.
And students really love the virtual reality aspect of it too. Tell us a little bit about some of those professional development classes that you've taken.
I found a great resource in Erie One BOCES. They have There is a user group where we have, it's a small group of teachers. I know they're always looking for more teachers to join the user group, and what we do there is a lot of focus has been on coding, like a computer science aspect of it, and also makerspace. So about every month or every other month we meet and we teach each other some of the new things that we've learned. So that's it's very beneficial and very inspiring, because it's your peers that are teaching you, and you're teaching them how to use the technology.
Now, if teachers wanted to join this group, tell our audience where they could look that up or how they could access the information to join.
All you'd have to do is go to eriewinboses.org, and it's under their I believe it's CSLO, but if you Google or if you search on the site for technology, it will come up as well, and then there's a whole list of the technology courses that they offer.
Okay, and what will that one be called on the list, if they look on the list?
If they look on the list, it would be technology integration.
Okay.
So if they look on that list. Erie One Boses.
Yes. So teachers, if you're interested in a wonderful professional development experience for technology, visit eriewinboses.org and look up technology integration, and you can join the group that Carrie Oliver is involved with and learn a little bit about more technology integration and STEAM integration in your classroom. Well, thank you for joining us today, Carrie. I really appreciate you being on Inside the Classroom, and I know our viewers are going to love seeing the adorable students that you have at Riverview and watching your lesson with the students there. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Ashley.
We get you started early. We stay with you in middle school. We see you through graduation, college, and beyond, realizing potential every step of the way. We're New York State United Teachers, 600,000 professionals dedicated to excellence in public education. But that's not all. We also provide healthcare and human services to New Yorkers of all ages. We're NYSET, caring for patients, working for students, working with our communities.
Inside the Classroom is brought to you by NYSET, a union of more than 600,000 professionals dedicated to education, human services, and healthcare. NYSET is proud to partner with parents in advocating for what students need. We stand for excellence in public education from preschool through postgrad. Find us online at nyset.org.